Hi friends, welcome back. So friends, in this video we are going to edit and update the data using that is PHP CRUD. So I'll show you the output, guys. So first step, we have done how to add the data and we have retrieved the data. Okay, so two steps are done till now, that is create and read option is also finished. Okay, so read is also completed, that is reading, and now we are going to edit the data and update it. Okay, so we will create one button called edit, and then a pop-up model will come like this. So if you are not understanding how this model is getting popped up, so please watch out the part 1 of this video, which is link is given in the description, where you will find it to how to do this one and how is this jQuery included and the bootstrap file is included in this. So guys, let's get continue with that, how to edit the model, I mean data, and this data and update it. Okay, so guys, let's get started with it. So yes, so guys, in previous video we have done that how to fetch the data and display into this table format. Okay, so this is our place where we have displayed this data. Okay, so if you are not understanding, please watch out from the beginning of this playlist. It is given in the description, link is given. So guys, now we are going to create one edit button. So where's that form, and this is our table, right, td. So I'm going to copy one of this and paste it. So this will be my edit button. Okay, so that is I'm going to create one button. So I'll give one enter line, and in between this I'm going to create the button. Okay, so that is button button. So let's give a button type is equal to, that is button button, and I'm going to use a class, bootstrap class, button is equal to primary. Okay, so this is just to design the button. Okay, and I will show you the output how it is edit. Okay, so this edit now, I'm going to use CCES success. Okay, so this is the edit button now. Let's save this and let's get back, reload, and we are getting the edit button. Okay, so the edit button is coming, but we need one heading over there. So guys, let's get back to the code and type it over here, one line called edit. Okay, it's done. So let's check the output. Okay, so this is the edit option. So when I click on edit, one pop-up model should come like this. Okay, and with the data what is there in this line. Okay, so when you want a pop-up model and you want to fetch this data into that form and then update, so you have to play with some JavaScript, jQuery, Ajax. Okay, so guys, simple thing, we will do it with just JavaScript, that is jQuery thing. Okay, so let's get back to the code. And yes, so first step, we are going to create one form. Okay, that is model form. So guys, we have already created that model form. Okay, so that is where we are, see, add. So this form is there, right, pop-up model form. So I'm going to use this form only. So if you don't know to create this model pop-up form, so please watch out that first part. Okay, so you'll understand it. So guys, I'm going to copy this pop-up form itself. So just copy and Control C, copy, and this I will give a space, I mean just a divider I will give. So that is the divider, and I'm going to paste below this the code. Okay, and this is my end of the divider. Okay, so done. Let's save. So guys, here this is my edit edit pop-up form. Okay, that is bootstrap model. Okay, so simple. So guys, now when we click on this, the form is ready now. So guys, now we have to do some changes that is according to our requirements. Okay, so the form is created. So let's get back to the button. So when you click on this edit button, that form should get popped up. Okay, so for that we have to do some JavaScript coding. Okay, so let's get back to the down bottom of the body. Okay, so if you want to use that pop-up model and this JavaScript and all, you have to include these files, JavaScript files. Okay, so if you don't know, please watch out the first video where we have learned how to include these forms. Okay, so let's start coding with that script, script. This is a very simple way that we are going to use to edit the form up. Okay, so let's start with the coding. Okay, so as simple dollar document dot ready ready function. Okay, so inside this we have to do the coding. Okay, so that is not like this, so it's like this. Okay, so inside this ready we have to call one function, funct function. Okay, so it's done, and now let's do the coding. Okay, so this is a normal thing how to use this. Okay, so how we start the jQuery or JavaScript. So guys, now we have to declare one class. I'm going to declare a class, simple class, that is edit edit, that is button. Okay, so edit button, copy this edit button, and where you have to call, I will call this into my JavaScript. So we have to copy this. Okay, copy it and call this button. Okay, so that is like dollar function dot model show. Okay, not model show, sorry, where you have to give on click. Okay, so on click function we have to use it, right? So CLIK click comma function, right, function open bracket close bracket and give enter, and let's close the semicolon. And now the important role of this button is comes over here. Okay, so just paste, give a dot. Okay, if you are using a class, you have to use a dot. Okay, so that should be into a single quotes, right? So now when you click on this button, this action will be done. Okay, so as simple. So guys, now we have to view the model. Okay, so that is dollar, I'm going to use dollar dot model. Okay, model, that is show. Okay, so this content is from the Bootstrap. Okay, so this function, this model dot show is from the Bootstrap thing, so you don't need to worry, we are given a Bootstrap script and all, so it will handle it. So guys, now what we are going to do, when at what time it will give you the output of it. Okay, so that is give one ID inside this. I'm going to give ID hash, inside single quotes, hash edit model. Okay, edit model. So let's copy this model, copy, and go to your model which we have created it. Okay, so let's get back to our model. So this is the model which we created. Okay, and this is the ID, so let's paste it over here, edit model, save it. So guys, now I hope this will work, that, and let's change the title, that is edit student data. Okay, and this code and all we will be changing it. Okay, so now we have to, when I click on this edit button, so that time this should work, right? So let's save it, go back, reload the page, and let's click, the form should get popped up. Boom, so the form is popped up, but now you need the data in this to commit. Okay, so this, when you click this button, this data should come. When you click this button, this data should come, right? So for that, let's get started with it. And yes, so we have to do the coding. So guys, it takes more time to code it over here online to do the video, so I have already coded that code and I'm going to paste it. Okay, so just pasting it, right? So this is the code, guys. So this is a very simple code which we are going to fetch from this table row. Okay, so this is the closest of the tr variable, and this is a variable data where I have created a variable that is data, and that the td content should get mapped with the function and return the text value whatever it is present inside the td according to that. Okay, so that only I am calling this data value of that data inside this 0. Okay, so that 0 and 1 2 3 4. Okay, and put it into this id. Okay, and f name, l name, course and contact, right? So this id should be used in your form. Okay, so for that these contents are coming from this table. Okay, so I will tell you one thing, so it should be exact what you are doing with it. Okay, so you have 1 2 3 4 5 6, so it should be same exact 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so 6 is there. So guys, done, and now let's execute this and let's see the data is coming into your output or not. But the data will not come because you have not included the id, right? So let's copy this and include in your form. So let's get back to the form. So this is my end of the form and starting of the form. So it is over here. So this is the name, and but we have to use the id. Okay, so is equal to update id. Okay, just give, no, this is not update id, sorry, this is f name, name, but we need one id. So let's create one input tag, simple input tag. Input type is equal to, I'm going to hide this id, hidden, and name is equal to, that is update id, and another one id is equal to, that is update id. Okay, so let's given and update this id. So it's done, and now let's give this f name. Now next is id is, that is l name, and next id is equal to course, and next id is equal to contact. Save it, right? And yes, okay, and we'll give the button, that is not insert, update data. When you click this button, it should save it. So first let us view the output of this. Okay, how to fetch it in the text, in these text boxes. Okay, then we will do with the updating part. Okay, so I'm going to remove this, save, and let's view the output. Okay, so these IDs are into your JavaScript. Okay, so let's go and check out that same contents are there. Yes, update, fname, lname, course, contact, boom. Okay, so now let's save it, get back, reload. So reload the page and let's edit, boom. So you are getting the value into the text box. You did not get the contact phone number. Okay, so let's go and check it out. What is the error? Let's get back. Why it's not coming? Let's check it out. So the value is correct. Okay, so the contact is correct over here. and let's copy this, control C, and it's over here also correct, and inside our form also it's correct only. Okay, so let's go and inspect what is the error. So let's inspect it and check the result. So I'm going to console. So we have clicked, so let's open that. The data is coming, okay, but it's not viewing in this text box. So I think some mistake in that jQuery, that which is not supporting this text box. So I'll try to change this from number to text. Okay, so we will give a normal validation, we can do it that. So guys, now let's get back and I'll close this. So let's reload and click edit, boom. So we are getting the data also. So now if I click update data or save data, the data should get saved. Okay, so let's do with that coding. So when I save this, the data should get saved. Okay, so we have to do with that coding. So guys, let's get started with that. So yes, okay, so this is our button, right? This is our button. So from here we are getting the data and fetching by the JavaScript. Okay, so this JavaScript we are fetching it and then displaying into this our normal model form. Okay, so this is our form, right? So this is our form. Inside this, by the ID, with help of ID, we are displaying the contents over here. So when I click on this button, that is update data. Okay, so when I click on update data, then it should go to the action called update code.php. Okay, so inside our root folder we have to create a file that is update code.php. so guys, this is a now file which we have created, that this form action will be done by the method post and update the data. Okay, so guys, I have already done the code for this, so I'm going to paste it now. So let's paste it. Okay, so I'll close this. So guys, as simple thing, normal the database connection with the database name, and if this update, okay, the button is clicked, so I'll tell you where it is. So this update data. Okay, so let's copy this. If this button is clicked, it will go to the form action, that is to this form with the method post with all these data. Okay, so let's go to this form. So that is update code.php with the what is your button name, that we have to paste it over here, right? So let's paste that button over here, and this is the ID, fname, lname, course, contact, right? So these are the fields which you are getting over here. So ID, fname, lname, course and contact. So these are the names which you are calling it, right? So this ID is used for the JavaScript. This name, okay, so this name is used over here, right? So $of fname, lname, course and contact, these posts which are storing in this variables, and these variables are given into the query. Okay, so I have created a variable query where I am going to update the table. Okay, this table is nothing but my database table, that is student with the fname, lname, course and contact. Okay, so this is the database name and this is the variable name, variable, okay, course, contact with the help of ID. Okay, if this ID is 1, it should update the data with the ID 1. If it ID 2, then update the 2 contents. Okay, so it is according to that. If the query is successful, then it will echo that is data is updated, or and it will redirect to the index page. Okay, header location, so capital L always location, else if there is some error it will give you data not updated. Okay, so let's execute this and check whether it is correct or wrong. We are getting an error or what? So let's reload this page and let's edit the first thing. Okay, so let's click on edit. From BCA to I am going to do as bcom. Okay, so let's update the data and let's see, boom, so you have got to update it. Okay, bcom. So let's edit this name also from Ved Prakash to Jai Prakash. Okay, Jai Jai Prakash. Okay, so update. Okay, it's done. So guys, you have learned how to update the data. Okay, update the data using Bootstrap model thing, and you are doing it. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching this video, and in next video we'll be learning about how to delete this data using pop-up model. Okay, so when you're clicking this, pop-up model is coming, right? So like that only, when you click on delete, the data should get deleted by the pop-up Bootstrap model. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe, like and share. So thank you once again.